Oh, let's get into big boy. Let's get into big boy now. Texas, second most populated state. Texas is the only state to change by 2 seats. Texas gained 2 seats because of all the people moving there in the past 10 years. And they gerrymandered the hell out of this. On the surface of this breakdown, it looks like it's good for the Democrats, but it's not, because all these competitive districts, basically Democratic districts, and how they actually got one, right? Now the Republican Party shored them up, and you see all these competitive red districts, shored them up. So now you're always going to have this many Dems and this many Republicans with only three? What? This is the old map. Whoops. Only one competitive district, and it's completely even, and an open seat. So you're basically going to have this many Republicans, this many Democrats, and one that could go either way, depending on the year. So it would probably go to Republicans this year. It's awful. Now let me show you my map, which I'm pretty proud of, because Texas is not an easy place to draw a map in. Where's Texas? It is so hard to identify these states because they're not the right size. You know, the size comparison is a big thing. Oh, excuse me. Okay, Texas. Here's my breakdown. I'm going to focus on this down here first. Old map, 3 competitive, right? New map, slightly blue, safe blue, even. I've got them all blue, because that's how it should be in this area. Corpus Christi, very competitive, extremely competitive, but slightly blue. But what I did, unlike either of these maps, is something I thought was pretty obvious. This isn't even one of my urban districts. This is a suburban district. But I felt like it was so obvious when I was drawing it. Whoever Progresso, McAllen, Harlingen, I can't say that. Harlingen, whatever, and Edinburgh, all of them make this little square of urban area, right? Now, none of them are one of the largest cities in Texas. None of them are, but that's perfect for a suburban district. They're all right here, concentric, like all together. And so I just put them into one district, right there at the bottom. It makes so much sense to me. And you would think these people have so much in common, and they should have a representative that represents them. One, they're all smaller cities, but all cities, and they're right on the border of Mexico. And so the issues that different voters might have about the border of Mexico, no matter what they are, they're all discussing the same shit. The people way up here, like you see in this district, the people way up here don't give as much of a shit about the border as people right here on it do. I think this makes plenty of sense. Okay, hopping into the urban areas, was Austin? San Antonio. San Antonio looks like this on my map. Let's zoom in. This is what it looks like in real life. Austin looks like this on my map. Here's what it looks like in real life. This is disgusting. San Antonio and Austin share a district. That's how bad gerrymandering is in Texas. Okay. Houston. Look at that. Beautiful. Not beautiful, because none of them are competitive. I got 2 competitive districts here, and a semi-competitive district. Texas, where are all your competitive districts, man? Come on. I can't scroll like that. Dallas. Ugly. 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 My Dallas. Beautiful. Beautiful. Fair. Look at these competitive districts. Fair. Beautiful and fair. This Dallas, disgusting. Not fair. Okay? El Paso's the same. El Paso gets 1 district. My map's the same way. Paso gets a safe blue district. But the difference is, instead of this being competitive, by stealing votes down here from San Antonio to make it competitive, It's a rural district. This is a rural area, and so guess what? It's safe red because it's all rural. Ain't no urban in there. Piedras Negras is like the biggest city in there, right? Also, with the urban breakdown, Lubbock has its own district. When I put Amarillo in there too, it's still safe red, but this is why this looks like this. That's why I chose this shape. It's to sort of get those urban areas all in the same place. City lines, yeah, makes sense. County lines. Okay. That's Texas. This is an awful map. It can be done much better, as I proved with my map. Oh, another awful map. New Mexico. Good God. What if... There's a term in redistricting called dummy-mander, and that's where you try and gerrymander for your party, but you end up accidentally gerrymandering for the other party. That's what New Mexico did. This is the old map. Albuquerque, safe blue, as it should be. Competitive blue for Santa Fe. La Cruces, competitive red. That's a good map. That's a good looking map, right? New map. Not a safe district in sight. Albuquerque, cracked. So that these are both leaning blue, but just by a couple of points. And this one's not even safe. In a red wave year, all three of these could go to the Republican Party. The Democrats thought, oh, we're going to screw over Yvette Harrell by making it competitive. You screwed yourself. You could lose all three of these seats. That's a dummy mander. Let me show you my New Mexico map, which is supposed to be fair. Yet they're all still blue-leaning districts because it's New Mexico. Look, Albuquerque is all in one district. This is Albuquerque right here. It's not, even compared to the old one, where it's got all this, no. Albuquerque's all in one district because that's how it should be. They're all... People in a big city all have similar issues because they live in that city, and living in that city is different than living anywhere else. So you're all in the same district. I don't have to crack Albuquerque to make these blue. They're blue because the voters want them to be blue. Like, I put Santa Fe here so it'd be this more suburban district by that, and then I put this... I forgot the exact method, but I didn't make these all blue on purpose. This is how they ended up based on the method I was using to actually draw these maps. And you see, well, this might be the suburban district, actually. You see the city breakdown. This county breakdown, it's stupid. It's straight up dummy, like the term.